Thank you very much. I'll be very short since Professor Morales has obviously set the agenda for this afternoon, which is for you to decide how you're going to accomplish these goals and for us to sort of rotate and help. I will add just very little to what he said. I will focus just briefly on a couple of the issues that have been raised in your list of questions. But before I start, I'll bring up 3 points that perhaps you've already considered and perhaps not. Some of your states may have right to farm laws, and it could be that your community garden will qualify as a farm under the law. For example, it does in Michigan. And that may provide you with some extra protection as you evaluate what you do and how you change it. Number 2, for those who are planners and you review your subdivision covenants, make sure that in the open space that is owned by the community or by the limited government, whatever you want to call it, you allow agriculture or urban agriculture, and thereby create some of that extra space that you're interested in as one of the issues. And finally, when you deal with tax increment financing, which is one of the issues that, again, you're interested in, as I'm sure most of the planners know, tax increment financing depends on predictions of property values. And if your farmland is being assessed at use value, as it is in some states, that tool may not be as beneficial unless you add things like the production facilities and lots of other things that Dr. Morales can talk about. So what I thought I would do is briefly address the sort of the last issue about urban planning or agriculture in a comprehensive plan. You already have a model that I'm sure is excellent. I would just bring up 3 things for you to consider. Number 1, the purpose of planning, and I guess I view this from a legal perspective, is to prevent a nuisance. So what you want to do is you want to create a situation where whatever level of urban agriculture you're engaged in, you don't have the potential of creating a nuisance. That means that your plan needs to distinguish the 3 scales of urban agriculture that Kurt Winkle mentioned through use of size limits on acreage parcels, or a limitation of activities, or time of day that you want to engage in these activities. Second, my question to you is, as you deal with buying unused land or leasing unused land from a city or a private entity, you want to ask yourself, does the city follow its own zoning ordinance? Does a city required to lease either lease land to a nonprofit or to a group of individuals, do they have to follow their own zoning ordinance? And finally, the brownfield issue, which is, again, an issue that is both federal and state. Some states have adopted rules that are slightly different for state-mandated brownfields, and again, that's an issue that you would know better than I. So, good luck, and I'll turn it over to Kurt.